I married a madman, I nurtured him, and when he got well, he chased me out of his house. So a few years ago, I met this guy when we started dating. Everything was going well until I got pregnant. When I got pregnant, the family said they didn't want me, they didn't like me, they didn't want somebody from my place, that I didn't go to school, they don't want an illiterate. And they were saying all sorts. Throughout that pregnancy, I was just alone with my man. The family did not want me around. Even when I gave birth to that child, my mother-in-law did not visit me in the hospital. She didn't do nothing. It was people from my street that was bringing food and items to me in the hospital. So I was really upset. 7 days when we wanted to name our child, I said my child will not be named in their house. I disagreed because they didn't bother coming to check on me in the hospital. I was so angry because none of them came to check up on me. Now they want to name my child in their home. So I said no. So that caused a lot of arguments, and I went back, put my news on the ground, and I apologized. Shortly after that, they took care of my child. They loved my son so much. In fact, if I take time not beating him, my mother-in-law would just take the child, take care of him. Like, they love him so much. Shortly after that, my mother-in-law fell sick and she died. So when my son clocked 3 years old, I got pregnant again for my second daughter. Now the mom is gone. It's just remaining his siblings who are abroad. So when I gave birth to my daughter, few days after her naming ceremony, this man had an accident. And he ran mad from that accident. Like, I was so surprised, but the people around me were not surprised because it has been happening before. I started hearing from the streets 3 years ago it happened to him, 2 years ago it happened to him. It has been happening even before I met him, and they didn't tell me about it. I had no idea my husband had been running mad occasionally. This man has also went to prison before, and I had no idea about it. So we took him to the psychiatric hospital where he was getting help. The family abroad started blaming me that it was all my fault, that I was stressing their brother. I mean, how am I stressing him when I have no idea that he had this kind of issue before? What did I do to stress him? Am I the one that made him mad? The family abroad don't just like me at all. So I started managing this man. Every 2 years he would run mad. Every 2 years it started happening consistently. Until April this year, when my elder sister lost her husband. And when she lost her husband, I wanted to go stay with her, comfort her for some time. And then the ailment started again. When he started insulting me. There's nothing I didn't hear. He insulted me for being an illiterate. All his brothers abroad always called me an illiterate. Even when the mother was alive, called me an illiterate. They have used this school that I didn't go to insult me left, right, and center. Sometimes I sit down and I regret not going to school because my father believed that training female children is a waste of money and time. And I didn't push myself to go to school. All I've been hearing in this marriage is illiterate, illiterate, illiterate. So when my sister lost her husband, I couldn't travel to go and stay with her immediately. So during the burial, I had to travel to just be with her. Before I came back, this man told me that I should not come back to his house. At this point, he was getting a little better. The funny part about this whole thing is that his family abroad are supporting him. They have forgotten that they are not here. I'll be the one to give him his medication. I'll be the one to correct him when he starts acting like a baby. It's not enough to just take him to the psychiatric hospital. They will admit him for a few days, give him drugs, and send him home. There is nobody to take care of him. Without me, this man will never get better. Now he's telling me that I should never come back to his house. No problem. I have moved on with my life. I am now staying with my younger sister. The only problem I'm having right now is my education issue. This has caused me to be traumatized because that is only thing that